We need to identify environmental resources. We need to identify wetlands and floodplains and everything else so that we're not fighting in court for no good reason, because that's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. And if the court finds that we're acting in bad faith, I can't even tell you. There were two towns that decided to fight in the last round. They did very poorly by fighting, and they were found to have acted in bad faith. And that's not something that we want to happen to Warren. That's why we need a plan. We need somebody who is very qualified. We need a very qualified affordable housing attorney. And what I would suggest, and other attorneys have suggested this as well, is to get a citizens advisory group together from different areas in the township to come together and to work with this very experienced planner to come up with the areas that could potentially absorb the affordable housing. We're going to have to do it anyway. It may as well be done correctly. And what I would say is get somebody from the Environmental Commission, get somebody from Historics, somebody from Recreation, somebody from the Planning Board, and have this group to come together and come up with a plan, because I think that that does two things. It helps because we're listening to what the residents actually want, and that's number one, and that's very important. And number two, we're demonstrating to the court and to anyone who's challenging the township that we are serious about this, that we are very serious about the area that we want to develop, and that we're not just going to give away the store to the developers, because that's what will end up happening. If we do nothing, because we have to have a plan, and that's got to be submitted to the DCA by January 31st of 2025. That is literally right around the corner. If we don't start planning very seriously right now, I don't care who says what, that we're just going to fight it. How? If you don't have a plan, you have nothing to demonstrate to the court. You can't tell the court, this is what we want, if you haven't planned for it. If you don't have a plan, you don't have anything written down, you're not acting in good faith. And the way the court looks at that is, you just made this up right now just because you don't want to do affordable housing. That's what the court says. And you can't win that way. You just can't.